frog man. I am the frog man. Can't you see me now? In the future, I am the frog man swimming, dreaming through your eyes. They call me the frog man, burning villages, bringing you to the sea where the salt and the water reflects our dreams. I am the frog man, swimming oceans and rivers, looking for a purpose, just like no. Watch me swim. Watch me swim across your forbidden seas again, again, again. Touch me. This is the items of interest. Points of propaganda. We don't come once, we come 3 times. You know why? Our dicks are hard and our pussy will win. Tell your mother I said so. Your father too. What's up with me? I got a little
We're back. Folks,
we're back, and we're black and we're
you didn't
proud.
think we'd be back? We're back.
Well, I got a little situation on here.
I love the look.
Well, is the sound effects too much?
Yeah,
We need to turn the volume down. Never
a little bit.
Song. Yeah, here we
A
go.
little bit.
It's not bad.
It's not that bad though.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how'd I go?
That was really hot. I wanted a little more of the thigh action.
You
But
want
it's
some
not.
thigh action?
The thigh action,
Alright, before
right?
we bust into the topics of the day, I wore these swim trunks
For the frog dance.
for this.
For this. Hell yeah.
That's how the
Look at
frog
that.
swim, like this.
Great.
But you want some of this.
Big thighs. Big thigh action.
Yeah, there we go. Do I give you enough hip now?
Yeah, the thigh act. There you go. Man, it's getting kind of tribal now. That's hot. Watch it. You might bring a storm.
Oh, you want to see the bird dance?
The bird
I got enough
dance.
energy. Oh, I
Bird
don't
dance
got
too.
enough room.
Do it.
It's a
Okay.
2, boom, and you start flapping your wings. I ain't got a lot of room. And you go, see, I'm gonna break something.
Right. Okay. Well, just stop.
I got a lot of equipment.
We'll
Oh
save
no,
it
watch this. I'll
for
spin
another
around.
for another episode. That's hot.
And you make it rain.
That's really hot.
Dude, I'm tired.
Okay, stop. Just stop.
I've been pretending to be a frog and a goddamn bird,
Yeah,
alright?
that was the frog
Now,
song.
and I still got the news.
Is our opening song.
Yeah, I still got the news. What the fuck is this shit? Here we go. Let me change it up a little bit.
What in the world? It's hot. we are here.
So how's that going for you?
The song, the music,
Yeah.
it's really hot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's relaxing.
I think it's
Because
kind
I'm
of.
going to tell you something. This is items of interest, points, and propaganda. What's been on your mind this week?
This week,
Yeah,
there's got to be a certain thing.
I know, not really.
Because there's a lot of things. Because I think about a lot of stuff. A lot of things. Well,
I just, wonder.
just, I'm basically just leaping into the next challenge, which actually is going to be on the 28th. And we know what that is. So this has been on my mind steadily every day. And you know what that is, right? On the 28th, that's when I go in to take the test.
You started stealing cars earlier.
No, but this is to take the test so I can get my license. That's coming up.
Easy breezy, man.
And I really hope, I gotta get this right.
The thing is people at the DMV,
It's very important.
from my experience, they have a rude attitude.
Oh, yeah.
But I hear things are changing, like they don't give a fuck no more like everybody else.
True. Very true. And in some states, they're even more lenient with their requirements.
Yeah, we can drive up to your home state, Michigan, and go to Detroit.
Go to Detroit. Detroit.
I hear they give them away.
That's where my mom was born and raised. She was actually born in Mount Carmel Hospital.
Mount Carmel, we give them Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel Hospital
Did
in
you know
Detroit.
that?
It's not there anymore.
No, we have Mount Carmel.
Didn't know that.
It's outside Calum Falls.
Didn't know that.
And people come here because they're named after old slavers. They
Ooh.
fought in the Civil War, and
Okay.
they come here thinking there's a statue. Guess what?
Statue of what?
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There is nothing.
Desolate.
There's a fucking shitty river
So desolate.
that they turned into a lake. And a dam that about 5 of my dads jumped off of and killed themselves. Welcome!
Yeah.
But Mount Carmel's not here, son.
Welcome, bitch.
I think it rode his horse home.
Yeah.
Like everybody else should.
Right.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm saving my best jokes for last.
Okay. I have.
You got me into the frog dance. I almost
The
wanna
frog
just-
dance? Hell yeah, you can break into it again. Yeah. It's gonna like that.
We'll end it with
Like
something
the
like
fluid
this.
action. Right, the fluid.
I'm so excited. I became a frog on Friday night. I'm so excited. I became a frog on Friday night, drinking beers and hanging out with women. I'm not going to fuck. I'm so excited. I turned into a frog on Friday night. Asexual. Fucking myself into the new life.
Fucking myself into the new
Dude, was that not good? Dude, I'm not. Oh my god, dude, I can do this all night long.
Hanging out with women you won't fuck. Oh my god. Lesbians.
No, but I like it, you know?
That's hot.
Because I just like to talk shit.
That's so hot.
Like, I'm too old and I'm too bored and I don't give a fuck.
Get your frog on.
And did you know
Yeah?
we have the stupidest president in
Oh my
the whole
god.
world?
It's pitiful.
And you know, I just want to escape all that
Scary.
shit.
So scary.
Because, and what power do you really have?
Scary.
They just keep those lizard people just keep fucking around. There's nothing you can do. You can vote, do whatever. You can bitch, you can plan, but in the end, this is the best thing you can do. It's one of these. And actually, two of them. They look like this.
Or for you, those are
And
2 extra dicks.
I thought that was what freedom was.
Eat the 2 extra dicks, remember? You said.
Yeah, they 2 extra dicks.
You said.
No, that's what it is. It's 2 extra dicks.
You said you got 10 extra dicks because of your fingers, right?
Yes. Yeah, because I used to finger girls growing up.
Scary.
You know, because I wasn't good at fucking, but I could finger the fuck out of
That's
it.
pretty good. Yeah.
But my fingers are the size of dicks, so I would really get them good.
Oh, with a
Well,
lightning
because I
rod.
studied biology, I knew what it was. I knew what I was doing.
The light is.
But I was so good at fingering.
That's
It was
hot.
like this. Watch this. We start with these.
Scary. Really scary.
Then we hit them with these. You just go all over the place. You just get in there and you start flicking down and you screaming and crawling up the walls like demons. And I'm like, what? But you don't stop.
Yeah, but.
Because maybe you get some head if you're really good.
Yeah, but were you were you like, were these women like mothers?
No.
Like, how big is their vagina? You're making it sound like it's huge.
No, let me tell you, man, I've been with all kind of women.
Scary. Okay.
Most of them Christian.
Oh, God.
They're
Okay.
wild as fuck.
Okay.
But they don't want nobody to know.
Scary. Yeah. Yeah, because they're all pent up.
I'm still friends with them to this day. It's
Creepy.
cool, I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm a crazy son of a bitch.
Right.
But I really didn't do nothing. They just didn't like my ways.
Didn't like your ways.
Christians, man. They get down like nobody's business.
Scary.
They will lick your asshole.
Wow.
They wild. You never know what they're gonna do.
And
me, for example, I'm just a babe in the woods, to be honest.
Me too. I don't know.
Because I like to be alone, but you let them into your room, oh, it's gonna be a night.
Like, common misconception is people
I
think
used to have a hard time getting rid of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you leave?
But Mister, the common
You know?
misconception is like when people think you know a lot and you really don't. I think what it
I don't know shit.
is they get lured in by your self-confidence and they think you know everything, but you really don't. You don't. You don't.
Dude, does anyone?
No.
I mean,
no.
It changes every day, every week.
Every week now, especially.
And every job I had, you get there, the next day, it's another problem.
It's just dumb.
And it changes over and over again, it's another problem.
Right.
And I had enough of my own.
Right.
So, you know.
Now you gotta be careful what you call people.
Well,
and what
I enjoy, like, I wanted to be interested in my writing and arts, but
right.
it's gonna be a sad, long life.
Oh, it always is.
Yeah, it's always
is. Right.
The more you have, the more people want to take.
Yes, that's true. So, that's why I'm like you and I like to give. So I don't have shit. So if I don't have shit, you can't take shit.
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't have shit, they can't take shit, and they all skedaddle. They all skedaddle. They all skedaddle. They don't care about you because you don't have anything to offer. Scaddle is the new word. Scaddle. Scaddle? Kind of like skedaddle. Scaddle. Mister, I had bulletins that were specifically for this episode, and this is episode 100.
100.
Folks, this is a big episode. That's what
we've been waiting.
Busted out.
Yeah, we
swim
busted out. We said, nobody's going to stop us. We're doing 100.
Hot.
It's got to sound like this.
So let me get this out. I have some notes. What the heck is that sound? Scary. Let's see. I got a game. What else? I got some bulletins in the back of my notebook. Which bulletins are like little assholes. Remember, like, bulletins are like little assholes and it has like a topic? That's a bulletin. It has a topic and a little asshole beside it. And so here they are. So we have several. You added some. What's that sound? The voice from your voice boxing. Folks, to show you, on top of that amp, there's a little voice controller. And there was a guy's voice. Did you hear that?
I didn't know what it was. I thought I was the only one hearing it, but being crazy, I just don't say nothing.
Yeah, but
The
I
fact
heard
that you heard it
I heard it.
bothers me.
It's from that voice thing.
Yeah, but it was somebody talking, I just pretended not to hear.
Okay. You added one.
You goofy motherfuckers. Spill me the beans.
Razor blades and bathroom fights.
You want some of this?
No, because you're gonna have to tell me about that because this is one of your bulletins that you added.
Yeah,
Razor blades and
razor-
bathroom
yeah,
fights.
yeah.
There's a story to that.
Oh, no, this is a typical story from someone my age who grew up in a ghetto.
Okay.
In the bathroom, people pull out razor blades and attack you. So everybody always carried knives and razor blades. Because you never knew when you was going to get cut, but it always happened in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like they just walk off and cut you.
Right.
That's real deal shit.
yeah.
So you always had to be prepared. That's where
Right.
paranoia kicked in.
But that reminds me that Misfit song about blacking out the mirrors in the bathroom. Remember? I'll stab you in the bathroom. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember they got a song about stabbing people in a bathroom?
Was
Yeah,
a real
and you
deal.
black out the
Like,
mirrors.
That was real shit.
You paint them black so no one can see you and
That way you
reflection.
have a better chance.
Yeah. That's scary.
Oh, they would use black spray paint.
Yeah, black. Yeah. Spray
And
paint.
you just
It's
run
faster.
through it.
And you just spray. You black out the mirrors. They can't see you.
But what I used to do is I had these little glass, like it looked like something LSD would come in.
Okay.
Oh, if you can
Like a vial?
imagine that.
Like a
It's
vial?
a vial of stink.
Okay.
It used to smell like a skunk, and I saw
Ah.
a handful of them in there, and they had to evacuate the whole.
Where'd you get that?
Fireworks store.
They sold that?
It was illegal.
They sold that?
Sold to me.
What?
It's illegal fireworks, but they sold them. I used to know a guy who knew, he
Knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy.
Yeah, you know how
Knew a guy who knew a guy.
I knew a guy who would hook me up,
I know a
and it
guy.
came in
Right,
cardboard
right.
box, and it was these little glass vials. But I can't smell, but
Right.
my brother told him.
Yeah.
But I threw one in the bathroom.
Right.
It smelled so bad, everybody ran. And he told him. But I used to go around school. They wanted to know who was doing it.
Who's doing
It
it?
was me.
Who done it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I loved it. I loved throwing stink bombs.
So
That's what
happy.
they would call it, stink bombs.
All right.
But when he told me they smashed, they used to do like this. And it's like camp piss everywhere.
And
Let's do it.
here's another thing. The surviving son theory. I came up with this title for a topic that I would like to discuss with you. So here's an example of that. Without using any real historical or mythological names, the concept is this. It's pretty simple. The surviving son is the one who survives, say, a total apocalypse where the enemy comes in, destroys the city, rapes and kills everyone, just kills the men, steals maybe the children and the women, and they burn everything, all the food and everything. It's like, it's Armageddon. It's the end, right? This would happen, right? Like, think of the Trojan horse is an example of that. Now,
That's my favorite story.
they would try to ensure, the enemy would try to ensure that everyone dies, but there are stories of a surviving child, and it's usually a male, sometimes it's a female. And if this child grows to adulthood, he or she is going to seek revenge. So why do you think, what do you think really compels them, other than their bitterness and sorrow about losing their family and their culture? What else compels them to take revenge? Do you think it could be like a demonic type thing? Like it's a curse on them because they survived? What is that? Do you think they're cursed in a way because they survived?
Not necessarily. I think it's.
They
I 100% think they deserve revenge.
deserve
And a lot of
revenge.
people don't believe in that, but
Whoops.
I believe in eye for an eye.
Yeah, they just adjust the camera here. You moved a bit. Yeah, eye for an eye.
Yes, they deserve revenge completely.
Right.
And they should take it.
In some cultures, like the Middle East in particular, they have that idea deeply ingrained in them that if you hurt me or my family, I will hurt you. You have to pay. You have to pay. Like you said, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, limb for a limb, so on and so forth. Yeah.
You gotta play by,
Right.
the rules.
And then if you fuck with the whole family, they're like, well, we're going to destroy your family too. And your country. And that's kind of how it is. But, I mean, can you really blame them? I mean, that's a terrible thing to do. To go into, say somebody goes into your city, folks, and just completely destroys everything, burns everything, kills everybody you know. That's a horrible thing. If you survive that, you're likely to be pissed. So, but that's an interesting concept. And I call it the surviving son theory, but it could be a surviving daughter, too. Who takes revenge. Oh shit.
Welcome to the show. A second time in the same
Are you gonna do the dance?
Am I gonna do the dance? Everybody was asleep. Here we go, one more time. I'm swimming through the waters. You wanna feel? I feel. Get some. I'm just a frog man. I'm just a frog man, and here I am swimming. There I go.
Put the thighs in it. You get the thighs in it. Yeah. That's
There I go. There I go, swimming. I'm a frog man, baby. I'm a frog man. Watch out. My cord got twisted.
what happened?
Tell your mama I said hi.
Yeah, huh, Mom?
Oh shit, it's not over.
What?
I heard you had a story.
Hey, this ain't over.
I know, that's the
Yeah, we're
thing.
at
I'm wearing
23,
myself out too soon.
Okay, well, sit down. Let's sit down.
You had a story.
A story? I have a game. I have a
Let's
game.
play.
I have Mr. Please come over here and sit, please. Okay?
I made this funkadelic.
Because I'll have to read what I have written. Mr. Please sit down. Thank you. Okay.
Let's do this, guy.
Alright, I want to zero in on your little face because
Let me fix my hair.
I think the folks should be able to see how you react to questions and also the game.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Mr. We all hear you. Sanford looks very excited.
Shit.
Let's see. Are you ready for the game?
I was born ready.
Okay. Let's get this out of here. It's in my way. Okay. I got a lot of shit in my way. Put that there too. Okay. The volume on that is okay? It's not too loud?
I really don't know.
As long as we can hear you? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. Okay, so this game, the title of it is The Odd Ones Out. These are the oddballs. Oddballs of maybe another time. Maybe some of them exist now, but they're drunk or drugged up. I don't know. But anyway, here they are, the odd ones out. So, it says all four of these odd ones share much in common, but only one speaks to you the most. You can call them mystics, spiritual healers, the wise ones, or just plain fucking weird. But the one you choose will determine your course through life. So, sounds kind of of profound, but let's have fun with this. You will have to pick a number between 1 through 4.
I picked 3.
Okay, and this is the one oddball that is yours. This is the guy for you. So this is what it says. Number 3 is the seer. You picked the seer. It says, as his name implies, he is the one who sees far into the future. He is able to predict the future of others and also read their past. He lives in complete solitude to clear his perception. The seer can guide others toward their true destiny, although he would rather sleep and lose himself in his dreams. He likes to sleep, so that's his thing. I think that does speak to you because you've been wanting to sleep a lot recently.
I'm trying to get my rest.
Yeah. Here we are. I gotta focus this camera again because you keep moving.
I'm sitting here fucking short.
I got you. Okay, I got you in the frame.
And I just want to go swimming.
So, Mister, would you like to hear the other choices before we move on?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Fuck that.
You don't want to hear.
I don't know. I just want to go swimming also.
Okay, so you don't want to.
Never wear shorts for anybody.
Well, Mister, I did
I
write.
get no respect.
Okay, but I did write for this. So you don't want to hear any of this.
Baby.
You picked 3. Now, if you picked 1, that's the wizard. So he is far older than he can fathom. He is unsure of what day it is, let alone how old he
They
is.
call that Alzheimer's.
Yet he can solve
And
any.
he got long gray hair. God help him.
Yet he can solve any problem any human faces. That is, if you can understand his riddles. I know. Has incredibly strong telekinetic abilities. He can literally move the world around him with his mind. So there you
Yeah,
go.
that's what he tells you on like Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Then you find him drunk in a parking lot somewhere.
Then you have.
And nothing ever happened. So then that's really that nasty.
That's kind of funny, though.
Come on.
Number 2.
I got drugs lined up.
Okay, so let's get through this. Number 2 is the sorcerer. Like
Oh,
Osiris,
we thinking about that?
the sorcerer. There is something starkly pernicious about the sorcerer in comparison to the 3 other odd ones. He is capable of summoning the dead to communicate and learn from them and command demons to do his will. He can control time and energy. So
Time and energy.
Yeah.
What else?
Number 4.
We made up more of time and energy.
That's right.
Past that, right?
That's right. But if things feel a little weird when you're around him, it's probably because he's manipulating it.
You made it up with so much more time and energy.
That's right. That just says he can manipulate that, but it doesn't. That's not the only thing that he's limited to. Number 4 is the medicine man, which sounds more like you. Sounds more like up your alley. He is the one who heals and unites the tribe, and yet, much like the other 3 odd ones, prefers solitude, but for a very good reason. And Mister, you know that, because his presence alone will cause unrest among the tribe. Confusing? Yes, but it all balances out. He is able to travel between worlds and guide the tribe on a healthy course with the knowledge he obtains. Although, on the outside, he appears as anything but healthy. He is given to substances and prone to addiction. And that could be any number of people we may know. But you wouldn't know it, really. You just wouldn't know it. Sometimes you just want cocaine and some white lightning. But, Mister, the one you picked.
That's my thing.
Yeah, the one you picked was the seer. Now, of the cards, remember when I did the card game? He pertains to the meadow. He's associated with tranquility and the here and now. This is directly related to you. So, what does the seer say to you? He foretells heavy waves abounding and suggests a boat before laughing and then falling fast asleep.
Was there going to be a question?
An apple core falls out, rolls onto the floor. So, I don't know how the apple core figures into you, but that apparently is your charm. I don't know why it's an apple core.
I used to love apples. I used to eat them all the time because I hung out under an apple tree.
You did?
No, I used to hang out under an apple tree and I would eat all the time.
Whose apple tree?
One of those that
That's
had
cool.
apple trees in their yard, and I used to hang out and I could kill the rats.
Really cool.
But I would eat the apples. They were green
Yep.
apples.
Right. That's cool. Oh, the big ones? The big one?
Yeah.
Because then there's those little tiny crab ones. You know those little crab
I
things?
just know, that's like free.
Do you know what my brother used to do? He'd take the crab apples and he'd do fights. Like he'd throw them at... Yeah, they'd throw them at each other.
Mustard for the color yellow when I started to paint. And I would take glue and smear it on cardboard.
That's how.
And take dirt and rub it over the glue and make a background.
All right.
And I'd use mustard and, things like that, like condiments for
Right.
colors. And, that's what I did in the backyard all day long.
Very good. Now, if you had picked the wizard, do you want to hear what he had in store for you? If you picked
What do you
him?
want?
The wizard would pertain to the Ace of Diamonds, and that is the beach card, which is associated with the oniric dreams and hidden potential. And hidden potential. He said, okay, so he gives you a tree frog. This is where the frog comes in.
Say, I'm about to tell you something about these tree frogs.
The tree frog.
Go ahead, finish.
The
You
wizard-
know where I'm going.
The wizard seems to think this little creature will guide you to a resolution for whatever problem you currently face. You think he's full of shit, but there is something comforting about your frog companion. So there you go.
Can I tell about the
Yeah.
tree frog?
Do it.
The tree frog is a pedophile species
Oh
of
shit.
reptilians that sticks in my window and watch me or my wife walk through half naked and days at night. You cannot keep this on. Next time I see one, I'm protesting.
Hat.
I've caught several these tree frogs snooping around the window trying to look at some titties late at night. I do not want this, not for myself and not for my loved ones. Better watch out.
Very good warning. That's a very, very good warning.
I don't know other way to say it.
I like the warning.
That's
Okay.
the only way I know to say it.
So, mister, we're almost done here. If you picked number 2, that would be the sorcerer. He pertains to the card the Jack of Clubs, which is the Boneyard. That represents transcendence in the past and future. It says, he is apt to give you an emerald in exchange for an old, worn possession. Odd. At a single glance, you swear he doesn't appear human. So why is he doing this? Why would he offer you an emerald in exchange for something old and worn? What is that?
I'd say right now what it is.
What is it? What is it?
Let me
Why would that? It's weird.
It's gonna take a minute.
This is weird, yeah.
Well, why somebody would do that
Yeah.
is they're trying to open your door. But they're trying to get to know you, love you, and get your headset. But what it really is
Right.
yourself
Yeah.
conflicting with an enemy
Right.
you can't understand, but you never quite gave in.
Right.
However, they gotta get gratitude, they gotta get acknowledgement, they gotta be let in
Right.
to affect you.
Yeah.
But that don't mean they won't stop.
Right.
They knock at your door every night, windows, things like that.
Yeah.
But that don't mean you gotta let them in.
No. And the last one, That's a good analysis. And I'm glad you didn't just completely blow it off and just like say, fuck him. I'm glad you actually thought about that, because that is very bizarre. That's a bizarre thing, right? I will also say that the inspiration for most of this writing is visionary. So I have visions of these things. And that was one of my visions. So the last one is number 4, the Medicine Man, and he corresponds to your favorite card, one of them, the King of Hearts, the Tavern, which represents changes and worldly vices in this world. Vices like drinking and sex and all this crazy shit and overspending and whatever. So that's that. He has a stick. The Medicine Man has a stick and a pebble set out before him. But you grab the pebble. With a smile, he smacks your hand with the stick. You went for the pebble instead of the stick. So what does that mean?
That means I was going for wisdom.
Yeah.
And not somebody else's knowledge.
Okay. That's a good, actually, more profound analysis, which you said, because the way I understood that vision is, the reason you took the pebble over the stick is, you have a stronger, like, constitution.
Not that I did not learn.
Right.
But I took my own path.
You're stubborn. That's why you smiled. Yeah. And a stick is more malleable. A tree bends under weight, but you don't. You don't do that. You don't bend. That's why your parents are very infuriated with you sometimes, because you don't do what they say. Yeah. That's cool. So that's it. That's it. Your lucky item is the apple core. The seer gave you the apple core, and he fell asleep.
Is that right?
Yes.
For sure about
Yep.
that?
You got the apple core.
Oh, so lovely.
That's hot.
See you on the promenade. I wish you
No. The game is over. The game, right, Mister. The game is over, but we have more bulletins, and one of them is, and this is a lyric. This is a lyric from Gmo Ski, and this is the bulletin you wanted to add. If you have some goddamn complaints, bitch, call 1-800, say it to my face, bitch. Now, what do you have to say about that? How does it personally relate to you?
What do I have to say about that?
So the folks know, how does it personally relate to you? The lyric. It's one of the bulletins, so
It makes sense.
we're discussing it.
It made perfect sense.
Right.
That's all it is to it.
Okay.
He wrote it, he said it.
Okay. So,
That's literature, you know?
Mister, I have another bulletin here that I added personally, and it actually was inspired by a scene from The Libertine. Now, this is a scene when the young man meets John Wilmot. He meets him for the first time and talks to him. And this is the young man that John Wilmot says. He says to him, "You will die in my company. You will die in my company." And he does. He does. But anyway, how this ties into the concept I had of institutional programming is this. John Wilmot says to him, he calls out right off the bat what university he went to. He said he knew by the way he spoke and his cadence, he knew what university he came to. Now, that's a funny thing because it sounds like a joke, and you think he's being sarcastic, but I think I understand what he's saying to that young kid. In Cambridge, so in every university and college, they do tend to have a certain way of a method of teaching. They have a certain way that they speak and present themselves, and is that not programming? It is, right? Every university, do you notice they all have a certain theme or a certain, each one is a little different? Now, do you agree with that? Do you agree
with that?
Like going to Cambridge, would you go to Cambridge?
Would I go to Cambridge? You know what I did?
Yeah.
I left school altogether.
Yeah.
And I went to the fucking library.
Right.
Would I go to Cambridge?
No.
Cambridge can suck my fucking nuts.
Right.
They couldn't pay me.
Yes, because I think that there is something rather limiting about
if
that.
If you actually want to know something, you know, knowledge is free.
Yes, it is. Right.
So fuck them.
Right. I would say that, like any school, they're rather limiting in their scope. And I think that, as you said, you can educate yourself, especially in areas that a university and college may not be apt to teach you in. There may be certain areas they don't really venture into. Done yet? Are you done yet? I had to take a drink break. So while you were doing the largest fart imaginable with your mouth,
I just had a string fart. I'm so sorry.
Mister?
Oh man, my ass hurts. But we're good.
Okay, so explain, this is one of your bulletins. You told me specifically to write this down as well. And this bulletin is mystics found in Mad Men. How do you explain this? What made you think of that? Mystics found in Mad Men.
From my bulletin.
You wanted me to write this down. I was writing down bulletins. That was one of them.
So what does it say again?
Mystics found in Mad Men. What made you think of that? You wanted this as a bulletin. You have to explain it.
So I have to.
You do have to. You do have to explain what this is. Mystics found in Mad Men.
Yeah. What they say is insane on what they are.
Right.
And native culture that sheets that made studies that nobody listens to, where they went to mental hospitals and they thought the crazy people were in the white coats.
Right.
So these people are just confused. And
Yeah, I mean, nobody will help
but
find the
I
way.
kind of suffer from this and my family. My grandma, American, she had been put in the mental hospital for 3 years. They gave electroshock therapy and things like that. But man, she was the smartest woman I ever knew.
Yeah.
She knew it all. And she would tell us shit. She's like, you gotta take naps and talk to the angels. I'm like, alright, on Grandma's day, we'll do it.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, on her days, whatever.
Right. Okay. I mean.
But she was so cool, though.
Yeah, we just wondered because this is and I'm speaking on behalf of myself and
all this shit. This
and the
wild.
and the folks here because they just want to know because I read off this bulletin.
I almost forgot I ate that edible. That's what happened.
It's okay. We
But
work with it.
I did the frog dance like 2 times, and I might do it a third.
Maybe at the end. You got tired.
Dude, I'm tearing it up
That's
at the end. I promise.
So, now you have another bulletin here, and this is know your role and watch your step.
Is that a question?
It's the question really is, how would you explain this to people? Know your role and watch your step. What role? What role does anyone have in relation to anything, in any situation? Know your role and watch your step.
Are you kidding me?
You wanted this as a bulletin. I wrote it down.
Yeah,
I didn't write this
no.
of my own volition. This is something that you wanted me to write down, and it's here.
No, it says what it says. And anything after that turns into pure violence. To me.
Know your role and watch your step. So, I mean, how would you divide?
That's giving you the red light.
Right. So then.
Anything you do after that,
Right.
crossing my path, I'm like a street walking cheetah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Right.
But you know, you give them a warning.
So what this means to me? Can I just tell you what this means to me? What you wanted here as the bulletin? Know your role and watch your step. To me means, okay, some of us are wolves and some of us are sheep, and you need to know where the fuck you stand first. But don't come off like a damn wolf when you're just a sheep, right? Because then you could get your ass kicked. Like, that's the way I see it. That's about it.
It's a very simple slang.
Right. Right, but then my question for you is, why the hell did you make it a bulletin if it's so simple? Because I'm warning you, but I'm warning you, anything I write down, we have to discuss. Otherwise, don't put it down. Otherwise, I won't write it. You know? So we'll know better. We'll know better next time. But we can't just, you know. Okay. So, now here's another thing, that I wrote, and I'll share it briefly with you, and it's actually a work in progress. It's on the same page, so I might as well read it. Now this part you'll be familiar with. It says, like the yellow jackets before me, I've abandoned all responsibility to fuck inside a beer can. Mother dogs don't say, ugh, not again. They say, look, more friends. And they make my tits feel funny. Thanks, God. And that's the end of that. And that's a work in progress. And we'll see what we do with that later. But I like that. I also like mother dogs, because they seem so happy. Mr., this is really uncalled for. Why are you appearing off camera now? What is happening? Do you need help with something? Do we need to stop? We're at 49.
I was trying to change the tune up a little bit.
Do you want to end the episode?
Oh, I want to change the tune up a little bit, but...
Is there anything you want to discuss?
Oh, man, it's so many things. But I'm wearing these stupid shorts and this fucking wife beater, and it's kind of chilly in there.
Okay.
You can tell fall is really coming in. Makes my nuts grow short.
Not only that, the allergies are bad.
And, I don't want to tell a story about Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever.
Arnold, wait. What did you call him earlier?
I don't know. I called him a lot of names. Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
And, because his name's too long, let's cut it down a little bit.
Cut it down.
It's in there.
Yeah, some weird,
it's in there.
Weird Austrian shit.
Yeah, flies over here.
bullshit.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck it, buddy. Flies to Mars first. Fuck him.
Right. Yeah, barely knows
And
English,
he's looking
you know.
at 3 titties and some alien babies.
Alien baby.
And he's pretending to be a woman. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's how they found him. He lost his total recall. He lost his mind.
Lost
And they
it.
arrested him because he couldn't take it no more. Go back and look.
Go back and look, and then I said, no wonder you had problems focusing in school because you're watching things like Total Recall.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
That's like some ADHD shit bound to happen. Fun. So weird. So, Mister, it looks like we're at the end of the episode because
Alright,
you
what's your
seem rather.
what, you want one more frog song?
Yes. Now, will you do the dance? That's up to you. Will you do it?
Bro, it comes with a song. Let me make sure it's in tune.
Folks, this is episode 100.
One more time. We call this the Daily Squad.
Ha. Okay. So, are you ready to tune in next week? Are you ready?
And where are we at?
We are at 53:46.
Alright, I got a 2-minute one.
A 2-minute like song?
Yeah, I've been
Can you put
writing-
like the
no,
thighs
I've been
in it?
writing songs actually with that like
That's
a
hot.
short one, but it will be short.
Can you do the thighs too?
Hey,
you do the
see,
frog
you
integrity?
asking for a lot there, but
Oh,
I'll
okay.
throw that in there
Frog.
just for the people, you know?
Okay.
Because I'm kind of drunk too. But I'll throw in some thighs like this. Is that what you want?
Yeah, you gotta show them. Yeah, get those thighs.
Come.
Stick the thighs into
Go,
it.
tell me when to go. Dude,
Okay.
I feel ridiculous.
We're ready. We're ready. Do it. Do it. When you're ready.
Still my soul and praise every night. However, I dive into the dark again. I don't care when no one says, but yet the word keeps my heart where it needs
And the dancing, too. And,
Yeah, do
folks,
that in there. Yeah.
we brought the frogs into our theme this episode for episode 100 because we truly believe the frogs will take over the planet. And it may not be in your lifetime, fuck you, but they're going to take over. And you probably shouldn't have any children because they're going to take your kids, they're going to take your wives, and they're just going to create a whole new race of, like, frog,
I didn't know these shorts didn't have pockets.
they don't have pockets.
No, they don't have. It looks like pockets, but it's not pockets.
Really? That's not it?
No.
Wait, are you sure? Is it Velcro?
No.
Is it Velcro? No, try it.
Couch.
Try it.
I've been tripping.
Boobs.
Because I've been looking for this pocket for like 2 hours.
Is it Velcro? We
No,
want to
I've
know.
been looking for this
We
pocket
wanna
for
know.
2 hours. No, it just looks like it.
But yeah,
No.
the humanoid frog people.
Oh, they got one like
I
this.
told you, that's Velcro. Pat, that's where you
Dude,
store
they
your.
did not tell me.
That's where you put your drugs. Anyway, I'm just kidding. No, it's like.
Very intoxicated.
It's when you're ready to go to the beach and get fucked up. So, folks, humanoid frogs are going to take over, and we wish you well, and tune in next week.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Is there anything you want to know?
No, is there anything you want to fucking know?
No, I'm good. So, thank you, Mr. Thank you for joining us. Whoever watches this. This is episode 100. Tune in next week. Possibly.
No, I'm not done yet.
Honey,
I said I was gonna
you
do
made
the
it sound
frog
like you
song.
were done. We'll do the frog song. You made it sound like you were done.
You know who's hang on.
You ready? This is the frog man. I come to you nightly. Every chance I can, I steal your heart, then I hear a
So hot. We're an hour in.
You want to roll?
Sure. We are now an hour in. We can do another one. Right, Sanford? Right. Are you ready? Are you ready for the last song? Last song! Dun, 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 dun.
You know I made some.
Yeah, I mean, this is episode 100. We might as well go all out. Dun, 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 dun. was a good beat. Really good beat. Look at that scar. Wow. Folks, look at that scar. You got a nasty scar on your arm. Back hurts. Mine does too. Do you my lower back hurt earlier? It's because that or we fucked too much.
Christmas lights from my boy too. I got two things to tell you.
What is it?
It goes something like this. You have a man who flies over and he lifts weights and he smokes marijuana. And he's in total recall and he stares down 3 titties. Just turn around to see a baby in a chest. And he deports from Mars and becomes the government of California. And they won't give me a job for shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you better back up. I'm fucking spin kicking, dude. That's not serious, dude.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
No.
Alright, so you're saying that if Arnold Schwarzenegger could put up with the shit he saw in Total Recall, that qualified him to be governor, but you can't get a fucking job because you've actually dealt with things probably weirder than that? That's probably that's what I got from it. Either way, it is profound.
It's so profound.
It is.
You don't even look on the curtain, sister.
Right. Like, because he goes to Mars, and that qualifies him? Mister, well, tune in next week, folks. We saw that coming. Mister. No, it did not. It did not break. But we are going all out. Mister, did you get hurt? Did you get hurt? No, watch it. Just watch the cage. Watch Dahmer's cage. Folks, I hope he's alright. But we kind of saw this coming. There's a lot of, like, all this shit behind you. So we kind of saw that coming. Alright. Okay, mister, we're still recording.
I know.
And I hope you're okay.
Doesn't sound good. How do you like the remix?
I love the remix. I love the sound. I just hope we didn't get hurt. Okay.
This one. Yeah. You boot scoot.
You gotta get up though, because the folks are gonna wonder if you got hurt.
Boot scoot.
We need to know if you're okay. I mean, you got amps behind you, bird cages. It's too much. Yeah, just.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ah! Okay.
It's not good, man.
Well,
End
folks,
of the show.
tune in next week.
And here's the last frog song.
Come on.
We're gonna give you let's see. Oh.
What is it? Is it unplugged?
Yeah, it's
Mayday! Mayday! Well, it's okay. Folks, we're gonna make sure nothing broke in David's body. Okay. Folks. It's not plugged in. Okay. Alright.
It's right here.
Well, like, let's see.
Because
This thing unplugs really easily.
They put it through the voice machine.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is plug it in.
That's the voice machine.
Yeah. It's unplugged. Because it fell off the amp.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is plug it in.
Where is it at? Right here?
Yes.
Right on the end? There? Okay. 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 One. Mister. This is a different episode. No, don't hit your head. Please don't. Please stop hurting yourself. Please stop. Just stop. Don't move, okay? But this is the most epic. This is the most epic episode ever. It's fun. No, we have had a lot of fun tonight. I just hope you didn't get hurt. Look at that. Look at those crows. This is some punk rock shit, though, I gotta say.
Dude, you sound more wrong than this. I'm telling you, I grew up blasting a punk records. And to be honest with you, I'm dying.
You're dying. Yeah, we're all dying.
You didn't give a fuck. It's like,
Yeah, we're all dying. Why is that on? Turn that fucking thing off, man. You're doing like the G.I. Joe voice. This is hard. So hard. Now, did you... Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. It's scary. Well, mister? Yeah. Look at that. The folks are... Oh, see my legs, too. Scary. One more question before we go. Do you feel like you got hurt really bad just now when you fell?
To be honest with you, hang on.
Okay. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon.
Alright, well, I want to answer that question.
No? Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, there's one thing I gotta say. I don't care anymore. And I had fun.
Yeah, I did too.
Dude, we fucking ballin'.
Yeah, man, that was the grand finale. You took out Dahmer's cage.
Dude, it was crazy.
Look at his cage. He took it out, man. Look at it. Let's get it. Get him.
But yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. And tune in whenever.
Yeah, next week.
Tune in next week. Bye, bitches. Bye, Mr. Bye, bitches.
yeah.